welcome once again to Spicy Talk with Onwadiya. I am your love doctor, and here I help you build and maintain a healthy relationship and marriage. Today, we'll be looking at life after divorce or moving on after divorce. Yes, the solution of marriage can be very difficult and stressful. It's not impossible for couples to move on after having their marriage dissolved. The solution of marriage tends to hit our self-esteem the hardest because it makes us feel as if we are not strong enough to hold on, we are not good enough for our spouse, we are not putting in so much effort into the marriage, and that is why it crashed. Regardless of whose fault it is, you just have to move on after the divorce. But then, moving on is the issue. How do you move on after your marriage has crashed? How do you move on when it has hit the rock? How do you move on when you've annulled it? That's life after a divorce. So let us look at how to move on after a divorce. The first thing you have to remember is that you are not alone. You are not alone in this. There are lots of divorces that have happened. Thousands, millions, and more will still happen. Just have it at the back of your mind that you are not the only woman or the only man whose marriage have crashed. A lot of marriages, 40% of marriages will not lead to death do them part. Neither will it lead to eternity. So marriage will always crash. Regardless of the reasons, know that you have to move on. There are people out there with you. Get in touch with families. Get in touch with good friends. Get in touch with communities, because it's really a very difficult time, a trying time for you as a man, as a woman. You have to remember that you need people, you need a support system. You need people that will help you get over it, people that will work with you every day, people that will work with you a step at a time through this period, so that you don't feel so miserable, you don't feel so lonely, you don't let anger and resentment consume you. Look out for support groups. There are lots of support groups out there where you can meet other men and women who are equally going through this. As a face, it's really difficult, especially when you are in love with your spouse. Whatever it is, don't shut yourself out. Don't shut people out of your life. Get a support group. Get close to your family members who really understand what you're going through. Close friends, good friends who know and who will share your pain, who are ready to listen to you, because you need a shoulder to lean on at this point in time. Don't shut yourself out. Remember, you are not alone in this. See divorce as the next chapter of your life. Look at the end of your marriage as a transition into the next chapter of your life. It takes courage to walk away. It takes courage to quit. It takes courage to say, this is it. This is the end of it. It takes courage to end the tears, the agony, the betrayal. It takes courage for you to want to be a better person. It takes courage for you to end the violence. Whatever it is you're going through or you went through in the marriage, it took you courage. It took courage for you to walk away from it all. So don't ever blame yourself. Don't ever feel terrible about the decision you made. You have to move on into the next chapter of your life. You have ended this pain. You have ended the tears. You have ended the agony, the disappointment. You have ended it all. So what's the next step? Move on. This is a new chapter of your life where you want to do things for yourself, where you want to explore, where you want to have fun, where you want to be happy, where you want to live again. Look at it as the next chapter. All those things you feel you are not able to do anymore, this is the next chapter. What plans do you have for your life now as a divorcee? What plans do you have for your life right now? This is the next chapter. Face it. Go for it. Don't hold back. Don't look back. This is a time for you to explore. Practice constructive wallowing. It's okay to mourn the good side of your past relationship. It's okay to acknowledge that, yeah, there are beautiful moments in the past. It's okay for you to think about them. It's okay for you to look at them and you feel so sad that you're going to lose all that. Nobody's totally bad, we know. but don't dwell on them. Don't live there. Pick those positive side. Pick those good memories. Pick them and then work on them in case you're getting into a new relationship. It's okay, so you can walk through them. It's very healthy for you to do that. It will help you work on your next relationship. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for emotional support from good friends and family. Don't shut yourself out. Don't think nobody wants to help you. You need a shoulder to lean on. Don't be afraid to consult a therapist, because we deal with divorce differently. Some people are strong. Others may be emotionally down, too down that they cannot ask for help. But I tell you, it's going to help you through this moment. Ask for counsel. There are divorce counselors out there, therapists out there who can help you through this journey. But don't shut your family out. Don't shut your good friends. Not all friends. I mean the good ones who are ready to support you emotionally, who are ready to give you a shoulder to lean on, a shoulder to cry on, who are ready to give you, all the support you need. Take time out. Go stay with a friend or some friends you know. Stay with them, or even your family members. Spend time with them. It's not wrong. Don't think they're going to shut you out or criticize you or judge you. And that way you end up cutting them off from assisting you. Not everyone is a judge, is a judge. People don't judge. Not everyone. Your family members, not all of them will condemn or judge you. But you know the people you can be with. You know the people who you can trust, who can give you a shoulder to lean on. Go to them. Ask for the emotional support. You need that to get through this phase. And at the end of the day, you discover that you'll be fine. You'll be fine around them. You'll be totally fine, after spending some time with them, after going through this process with them. Families and friends are good people to lean on, especially through this period. Channel all energy towards what you can do. Discover new hobbies. Try out new stuff. This is the time for you to do those things you think you are not able to do. Though you have the time in your hand right now, go for it. Explore. Put in so much energy into making yourself a better person. Don't look at the things you are not able to do. Don't look back. This is you moving forward. This is you moving towards achieving so much after the divorce. So please think of new things, new ideas, new hobbies. Explore them all, and then let them take over you rather than the things you're not able to do. Then work on understanding yourself better before getting into a new relationship. Get to know yourself better, your emotional state. Don't be in a rush. Don't be in a hurry. Take time to heal. Give yourself time. You can make friends, but then before you commit to another person, another partner, give yourself time to heal. Understand yourself. Look back and check. What was I doing wrong? What was I not getting right? What are those things I need to change about myself? What were those things my ex, complained about? Work on understanding them, understanding yourself better before getting into another relationship. Then forgive yourself. Forgive yourself. Don't beat yourself up. Yes, it's very possible that some people beat themselves up. They blame themselves. They criticize themselves so much that they feel they are the worst. They feel they are the cause of the broken marriage. They feel they are the cause of divorce and all that. No, you have to forgive yourself. If you think you must have done some things wrong, if you think that this divorce is your making, if you think that this divorce is you caused it, please forgive yourself and move on. We all make mistakes. Things happen. We can't be perfect. We are human. Forgive and move on, so you don't hold yourself accountable all the time. Otherwise, by the time you get into another relationship, you won't be totally healed. Heal. Take time to heal. Take time to forgive yourself and be a better person. Work on those things you feel you must have gotten wrong in the previous relationship. so that you can be free to move into the next one, a happier and a better person. Another thing you have to consider is not talking negative about your ex. It's easy to want to paint the ex as the devil, especially when you have children. Be careful not to paint their father or their mother as being evil, as being the sole cause of the divorce. Don't, because it's going to affect these children psychologically. It's going to affect them emotionally. It's so much for them to deal with now. It's so bad that they have to, they have to live with separated parents. But don't make it worse by painting your spouse as being evil. Don't say negative things. For the sake of the children, please maintain a very cordial relationship. Be mature when talking to the children. Give them time to visit. Allow them visitation. Allow your ex, time with the children. Don't fight. Don't hold yourself. Don't be so bitter and resentful. Because whatever you tell these children is going to affect them. And the future, when they discover the truth, it will hurt them and they will turn back to hate you. So, moving on with these children, don't paint your ex as being evil, as being a monster, blaming everything on him or her. It's not going to help you move on. It's not going to help the children move on. So be careful when you're discussing with these children. Even when they ask, what happened? Let them know things happen. Some marriages are not meant to be forever. That will help you move on. That will help them move on. Don't paint them evil. Finally, know that divorce will affect your relationship. Families will take sides. Friends will take sides. People will want to blame you. Good friends will stick with you. Bad friends will always blame you. But it will happen. It's a phase. You just have to accept that not everyone will be on your side. Not everyone will support you and castigate your ex. Not everyone will say, oh, he or she is the demon after all you did for them. Not everyone. You're going to lose some friends. It will hurt to lose them. Some family members will take side. It's normal that your ex's family member will take side with him. It's also normal that they will blame you for not being a good wife, for not being a good husband. It's normal. But then, when you accept it, that you're going to lose these people, even friends, you're going to lose some. But then, as time goes on, you will make new friends. You will find yourself into another family. This is life. Go on. Live your life. Don't hold yourself down. Don't beat yourself up. Look at all these things. It's going to help you move on and be a better person. Divorce is tough. It's not an easy process, trust me. But life goes on. Things happen. You will not remain stagnant. You have to explore. You have to live your life. With that, I've come to the end of today's show, today's topic. Until I come your way again with another exciting topic, I remain Onwadiya, the Love Doctor. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to comment. Let me hear your thoughts. How did you move on? How were you able to move on? What are other things you think people out there going through this should look into? I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Bye-bye.